Well, hello everyone. My name is Jonathan Vijaman, and I am co-chair, associate director at large for AIA Florida. I'd like to welcome you to another installment of AIA Florida's Friday Facts, where I cover and attempt to summarize AIA Florida and AIA in general related topics of the week, and sometimes some random article that I may find interesting that I'd like to share with you all. This week, I'm actually going to be covering a few weeks worth of Friday Facts, so it'll be pretty quick, relatively long, but nonetheless, it'll try to contain and summarize all the information. I was absent because of the AIA Florida Convention as well as personal time off. Took a little vacation to the Dominican Republic. In any case, without further ado, we'll jump into it and hopefully you'll find this information still useful, even though it's slightly a bit outdated. So let's just get into it. But before we get into all that, a quick disclaimer. Some of the information I am presenting is from a personal point of view, and it may not completely line up with AIA Florida stance or any other entity that may appear within the video. I will make the effort to make it clear when I'm expressing personal opinions, and any business that I mention within the video does not mean an endorsement, full endorsement, nor am I getting paid to promote them. I'm just sharing the information as I see it coming. So we'll start with the week of July the 16th, the Florida AIA Convention, where 500 attendees convened at the Hilton Bonnet Creek in Orlando, where the annual meeting was held. Component representatives from around Florida and AIA Florida Caribbean region met concurrently to hear the updates on business, including AIA's Florida executive search. Representatives also heard about the financial health of both groups, reports from FAPAC, and more. Elections for the 2022 were also held. And therefore, we'll like to introduce you to your newly elected 2022 leadership. Lourdes Solera, FAIA, RID, AIA Miami, assumes the presidency of the association in 2022. She is a principal at MC Harry and Associates in Miami, and she was elected last year. The rest of the volunteer leaders below were elected on that week's Wednesday and will join her on the board. And they are Beverly Frank, AIA from AIA Tampa Bay. She was elected first vice president and president-elect. Therefore, she will take office as president in 2023. She is the owner and principal at B. Frank Studio in St. Petersburg. Elizabeth Camargo, AIA NCARB Lead AP, and Francis Luzier from AIA were elected vice presidents. Shadia Razul Jaramillo, Associate AIA, was elected Associate Director at Large. Jeffrey Huber, FAIA, ASLA, NCARB Lead AP, was elected a regional counselor to the AIA Strategic Council for the 2022-2024 years. And finally, Arthur Sheffield, Associate AIA, was elected Regional Associate Director. FAPAC was able to raise $19,000, which was the biggest contribution was coming from AIA Jacksonville. AIA Jacksonville was also recognized for their leadership in the 2020 Virtual Component Challenge. The AIA Florida and the Board of Architects and Interior Designers met during that week in Orlando, where Executive Vice President and CEO Vicky Long, CAE and Honorary AIA, provided an update on AIA's Florida and the 2021 legislative session. Additionally, the Jacob Leadership Institute graduated 13 people from the program during that Friday at the Florida Convention and Trade Show. The Jacob Leadership Institute educates and cultivates the next generation of leadership in architecture. The program has graduated 32 people in the past 3 years, 3 of which currently serve on the AIA Florida Board. Congratulations to all the graduates. I would also like to add my personal take on this, and it's that even if you're not considering being part of AIA in any leadership position or role, this is still a very valuable program to be a part of, regardless of where you are in your career. This is very much a personal development aspect. Yes, it will help you become a better leader if you're choosing to do so, but it also will help you become just a better person overall. The lessons learned there I've heard are tremendous. I personally am planning to be a part of it in the next year or two once I remove some of the things on my plate that will be able to dedicate the needed time for that program. AIA announces the 2021 Photography Winners. The winners of the AIA National Architectural Photography Competition have been announced. About 500 photographs were submitted, but Jens Vang's Beyond AT&T from Minneapolis won the first place. Stephen L. House Blue Welcome from Badami, India took home the second place, while George Halwell's Hillgline Bookshelves from New York won the third place. The Fuller Award, which recognizes projects that must be based in the U.S., went to Thomas Leslie's Moon Plus Me's from Chicago. If you follow the link provided in the description below, it'll take you to this particular website from AIA St. Louis, which shows the winners. You have the first place here, Beyond AT&T, Minneapolis, Minnesota, as mentioned here. Second place by Stephen L. House, AIA Blue Welcome from Badami, India. The third place, as mentioned here, by George Halwell. And then the Fuller Award, as mentioned, going to Thomas Leslie. If once again you'd like to follow up on this and learn more, there's a link provided here below, which will take you to this particular website, which appears to be the online.flipbook.com website, which will take you through the entire process. So I'll leave it up to you if you'd like to find out more about these photos, and please be on the lookout for a potential another competition for you to submit your work. And for those still taking the ARIE, we have an ARIE scholarship. The applications have been open through August 27th for the 2021 year, which for the Jason Pettigrew Memorial ARIE Scholarship. This grant will cover the full cost of the architect registration exam, as well as study material and access to ArchiPrep. Once you follow the link, you'll find out that the eligibility, you must be a current associate AIA member, hold an active National Council of Architectural Registration Boards, or your NCARB record, as well as to be eligible to sit for the ARE process. The application criteria is that applications should demonstrate one or more of the following: significant contributions to the profession at an early career stage, exemplary involvement in the community and or professional organizations, outstanding achievement in the creation, development, and delivery of creative programs for emerging professionals in architecture, and a passion for pursuit of architectural license. As mentioned earlier, the applications are open and they will be closing on August 27th. The review period will be from August 30th through Friday, October 1st, and recipient selection will happen the first week of November, and the recipients will be notified immediately following the meeting.